Greetings, fellow Forge Masters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Episode 22, Ironwood and the Ufûhan Furnace. Alright, grab the Limbus, finally. Let's stick that there. I wish the stuff that on your hotbar, like, wouldn't get sorted and put away. But it does. Like, there was some sort of inventory lock or something, you know? Okay. Crops already growing. Cool. Coins are put away. And let's hit the hay. Still on the search for Ironwood. Fine.
Perfect.
Cheers. Okay, still on the search. It is late morning. I think what I'm going to do is make lunch instead of breakfast. So let's make another premium lunch because we're venturing into somewhere dangerous. We do have Monster Hunter benefit, which is kind of nice. And then I'll do another quick visit of the Elves district to grab Blessing and Bloom. Don't need the Elven arrows. I think I should eat some raw food first so that I don't starve. Yeah, I will be stockpiling my inventory full of all the stuff that I need for the statue repairs, etc. Before I leave. So getting enough for another hearth and mapstone and repairing lamps and the like. All right, 4 blessing and some bloom. Hey, beer. Can we call a truce for today? You move pretty slow, so I'm gonna take that as a yes. If that's your attacking speed, how do you ever eat anything? Alright, it's noon. Got my Johan Yarg stew. Yum yum. Okay. So let's grab everything that we're going to need for rebuilding and the like. So I like to leave the base, as you've probably noticed by now, stack of wood, stack of stone, stack of granite. I'll even bring all my granite because there's a lot to repair. And then all we're missing is coal. Got it. Oh, these are arrows. I don't need those. Do a little drink.
Poor little Baggins sat for tea, fusty as the hobbit could be. Was he grimacing or grinning with glee? What does it matter? The drinks were free. They hung right off the hoods they wore, but told him not that there'd be more. They poured the milk on the pantry floor. When Philly and Keely and Dory and Nori and Nori and Oin and Gloin and Biffer and Bofer and Bumber and Thorin came knocking at Bilbo's door.
So at the very least, I'm going to want 19 more ironwood. But ideally, I'm going to want more, like, 50 or more if I want to make a grain hearth and the forge. Okay, so we have 1 drink left of the Pilsner, and then I'll probably make iron brew or something like that. All right, we should be all set to go. And we want to go to the Mapstone Upper City. Yeah, this is a crazy side quest. You're like, hey, build a forge. And I'm like, oh, okay, will do. I need to do everything else first. Well, here's some statues. Wouldn't mind getting blueprints. Khazad War Axe, 2 out of 3. I know that there's still that statue that's well behind me in the hallway that I didn't have the granite for. So if you like build scrolls, if it looks like a bookcase, it probably has some scrolls for you. So I've got 6 and 3 off of this little room. Kinda nice. So we came in from there, and I haven't really gone past here. I'm just trying to be completionist here. Okay, we have the War Axe. Nice. So if we take a look at the recipe list for the Khuzgul Forge, the War Axe is a one-hander. And that would be awesome to have, because I'm using a level 1 one-hander, and going from level 1 to level 4 sounds awesome. So this is officially the upper city. And you typically find ironwood in like barrels like this, and then structures inside people's homes. Their furniture is made of ironwood. So like that had, well, that one just had gold. Diamond. Probably build scrolls, but also ironwood. Some diamond. And more scrolls. So yeah, want ironwood, trash people's homes is the TLDR. There's other ways to get it, but this is the way available to me for now. There are, whoops. There are pallets sometimes of ironwood, which can be very, very useful to loot. But so far I've already gotten 31. So as you can see, this is a pretty efficient method. And it's these barrels that will often have a lot of it. The fully intact barrels. I also just got milled oats. Oh, hello.
Did he see us?
I think he saw us. Is there enough sun here to kill it? No? Well, if you're helping me destroy barrels, I will outsource the barrel destruction to you, bud. I'm like utterly unconcerned about the troll following me. So the good news is, I have 50... I have so much ironwood, it's not even fitting in my inventory anymore. Oh, mint seed. Do we have mint? I'm not sure we do have mint seed, so I'm going to definitely pick that up. Oh, yeah, you were trying to tell me that I could petrify ogres? Or, trolls, rather? Yes, I do know that. In fact, it looks like there's a sunbeam over there. So, hey, you! Your mama's so fat that they build these halls as tall as they did so she could fit! You're so ugly that when you were born, the doctor looked down and went, ooh, pizza. Oh, bye-bye. Loser. Get mined, dude. That's how you kill him. I need to make room for his stuff, though. So the lower value items of mine get dropped. Yeah, so don't fight hard, fight smart. Just let the sun kill him. I probably will be able to get enough ironwood before busting through that wall, so I'm going to do exactly that. I'm not going to progress deeper into the story until it is voted on. So I'm just trying to get all the ironwood I need for, like, the forge and, grist mill and just all the other jazz that I have interacted with so far. So we are up to 59. Might need a little bit more than that. I might have to go into the next zone, but there's still a lot of barrels down there that are, full ironwood. Metal fragments, don't need those. Actually, I wouldn't say I'm low on metal fragments, but it's definitely one of those things I should start collecting again, because I'm not particularly low on them, but I don't also have a massive amount of them either. And that's kind of how you repair things. Are we allowing hydrates now? Yeah, it might be on cooldown, because I just recently hydrated. But it's not forbidden. Stove. I'm gonna mark this down because it's gonna be cheaper for me to rebuild the stove. I'm gonna map stone here and mark this area down as a rebuild for stove. Wouldn't mind having a stove. I'll just try not to break it in the process. These boxes don't seem to have a lot of ironwood. Oh, come on, fancy bed. 1. Well, it's something. It's funny that the orcs, like, took up residence in this place for God knows how long. Oh, I did just get a carving. Did I actually pick it up? Yes, Fundin carving. So we should find the family line for Fundin. So that we can get more loot. And I'll just focus on the barrels. We're up to 90. Alright, that actually might be enough. I didn't actually get a count. Like, I guess I'll kill you. I don't want them messing with my map stone and preventing me from porting back here. Because they'll break stuff if you let them. And that's no good. Cheers, by the way. Alright. So now that I've done all those collection, we have the furnace. And this thing is very small, as you can tell. You can put it just about anywhere. I'm kidding. This thing's massive, and I need to decide whether to put it inside the house or, like, to expand the base a bit, because it's not really going to fit here, right? Like, I'm out of space. So, let's go ahead and decide to knock some of this down and to push it that direction. So I'll have boxes here with an open wall, and I'll push beyond it. So I'm going to make some room in my inventory, because my inventory is full up. There we go. And at this point, I am running out of space for food, too. Now, the only reservation I have is that I don't have a lot of granite to do the buildings. So what I might do, for now at least, is just the bare minimum to get the furnace up. Knowing that I'll have to come back and move the furnace onto, like, a platform or something. Because I'm relatively out of material. I have a little bit of granite, like I could do some of the building, but not probably all the building that we want to get done. Not to make it look nice. I can make it functional, but not nice yet. Oh, come on. I think it's snapping to that thing. You! Get wrecked. And this is why I did say at the start of this whole series, don't settle in the first outpost that you can settle in, because you'll outgrow it quickly. Well, not that quickly. I mean, I'm pretty far into this series, but you do eventually outgrow it, and once you outgrow it, you're kind of just... You're stuck having to, like, move everything. It sucks. So it's definitely best to just decide to build somewhere else, I think. So this is going to be very much a work in progress. I'm just trying to get this, like, goblin proofed a bit. As you can see, I'm, like, not really building all that much. Just to be able to put the forge down. Nick the Good, thank you for the resub. Add a little light. Okay. So, again, this is temporary. And you get full refunds when you break things down. So, here's our furnace that you guys voted on. And in here, we can make gold ingots. We can make Khazad steel ingots, which I'm going to queue up a few before I go to sleep. Or queue up as many as I can. And then we can also make iron ore directly from metal fragments. Okay, cool. And Khazad steel is gold and iron. So, depending on how much of it I need, we might have to go gold hunting. But this is exactly what I said many a times. Don't forge your everything. Into ingots. Checking the integrity, because I have had guests. No, they haven't really broken anything. Alright, time to go to sleep. What do you guys want me to do next? Do you want me to continue building? Do you want me to do story goals? Do you want me to work on gear? Because now I have higher level gear potentially to make the Khazad steel level gear. it'll be up to you. Working on the base, etc., etc. All right, it's morning. Let's make an overnight bowl. A very reasonable breakfast. We'll need to brew some more brew, because this is the last mug. Oh, come on, start. There we go. I think I'm singing, but it's like bugged. So we'll make some Iron Heart Stout. Which we're literally drinking dragon. Come on. Start singing, dude.
Oh, there is an inn, a merry old inn beneath an old grey hill. And there they brew a beer so brown that the man in the moon himself came down one night to drink his fill. The ostler has a tipsy cat that plays a high-string fiddle. And up and down he runs his bow, now squeaking high, now purring low, now sawing in the middle. Oh, I live for ale, a fire, and a song.
$26 and $40. Ooh. So, studying the lore shelves 40 out of 75 gives us a temporary... Come on. Fair chance that building costs no ingredients. Not bad for our investment. Breakfast is ready. Okay. It looks like trying to get better weapons, tools, and armor is the popular choice. And to that end, I think we need 10 steel ingots to make the forge. So we have exactly what we need for 10. We also have unlocked, picking up the ingots for the first time, the ability to make a stove, which makes even better food, more complex food. A brew tank, if you want to make a large quantity of ale, like if you're playing with a lot of players. We already had the ability to make grist mills, which grinds grain into cooking ingredients. Yeah. I'm missing something. Oh, and the Kadzed steel pallet. Because I'm waiting for this... Oh, it's already ready. Yes, we do need more for the key and, of course, for the gear. So I'll be farming up some gold for that. But here's the forge. It's not quite as big as the furnace, but it's big. And yes, it's going in a temporary spot, so forgive me. So here we can make quite a lot of stuff. We can make the Kadzed stuff. So we can make the two-hander bludgeon, the one-hander war axe, the one-hander spear, the one-hander maul once I get another piece of it. Maybe it's that statue that I didn't have the materials for. The helmet, which is a tier 4 helmet, so we can start to see the tier 4 gear set ingredients. We can also mint our own coin with gold ingots. So upgrading, mine gold for better weapon. And of course the key. Question for you all. What weapon should I make? What weapon to make? Axe, maul, war bludgeon, or spear? Assuming that I get the blueprint for the maul. Let's just assume that, but, you know, that may or may not be true. But we'll assume that I do. So I'm going to go into the Mines of Moria, where I have some marked down gold, and grab some of that gold. No problem. Hope it's still there. Am I playing campaign or sandbox? Campaign. I think I should say that, right? In the details, maybe? Yes, I am playing the campaign on single player with no mods. Yeah, okay, did say that. Just double checking.
We got orcs! all you got?
Yeah, that's all they got. See to keep. And not that obvious. Thank you for the resubs. Another thing I might want to do is if I do find large swaths of granite. Oh, God, there's no gold here. I already mined this out. Yes, got the gold, guys. I should have deleted that marker. But if I find large swaths of granite, getting the large swaths of granite because the forge and the furnace are like sitting on broken garbage right now. I get that that's not ideal, so trying to improve the base a little bit is not that unreasonable.
Knock this one dead.
Gold was probably easier to find in a different part of the biome rather than where I am, but I've committed to being here. Oh, wrong turn. Seems Team War Axe is leading in the polls. If you haven't voted yet, please feel free to do so. But it looks like I'm going to be making myself a two-hander axe once I have the materials. This is what you get for being deaf. Free swimming lessons. Lesson number 1, learn to swim. Oh no! Past me! Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Why'd you mine all the gold and then not mark it down? Damn you, me! Damn me, you! Okay, we'll go to a different biome. Because, I ain't getting squat here.
I see prey ahead.
I can't... How do I get there? I'll have to go around. So, we just learned a very important lesson. When you mine something that you've marked down, delete the marks. Don't be a mope like me, leaving them for an eternity. Alright, Team Axe. The convenient thing about getting a war axe, I guess, is I can cut down trees and orcs with the same tool. Is there a reason to block out the steam vents? If it's somewhere high traffic that you frequent often, and you're tired of getting scalded, yes. Otherwise, no. So it's very much like, do it if you want to do it. If getting scalded is from the same vent over and over and over is something that happens frequently enough to go to the effort. But you don't get awarded anything. It just stops scalding you. It's also worth mentioning that, like, the scalding can happen to enemies, too. It works both ways, so sometimes it's nice to have steam vents to be able to murder annoying enemies. Alright. I am no longer have a lot of faith in my previous self marking down gold that wasn't already mined up, but it's my best lead. I feel like the, maybe what I'll do is I'll go to the pumps, because I already have a quest to go to the troll room and to the library of Kibble Nala, and I'll revisit those to clear them off my quest log, and search for gold as I am, traversing around the map. So, we'll head to the library, the Pilgrim Library now, while looking for gold. Also, one of the other ingredients in the recipe is iron. I definitely don't need that much iron. But if it's, like, in my way, I'll grab it. So, this was the Garen line. Did I ever open up the Garen line? I think I did. I should have deleted that if I'd had. I'm going to double check because I'm here. Make sure that I didn't leave the Garen line unlooted. But I'm almost positive I had looted it. Yeah, it's looted. Okay, let's get rid of that marker. Yeah, I even dumped all my Garen carvings. I don't like getting lost in these places. I'm like, it's like, where's the stairs, man? Who lived here? How opulent and, I mean, what is this? Like, is this a home? It's hard to even tell. Eh, maybe it was a home. Not very homey. It's labyrinthine. So Pilgrim Library is that way. I kind of wish there was a way to, like, open up these center doors so you can... Oh, God. It's a dead end. So that you could easily traverse to, like, through that type of zone. Because otherwise it's... Yeah, this is too low. Otherwise it's a little annoying to try to figure out how to get through these things. But we made it. Some more iron. And if you see gold, just, like, shout out. Let me know. It's... What was in my 5 slot? Oh, consumables. Yeah, that's right. So I got silver. More silver. This silver has granite. I'm gonna just mine the both.
I'll never need for map or chart. Ancestral song will be my guide. Toward light from crystal beacon glow. The silver load will mark my stride. Below the mountains 3 and tall lie pillared halls that stand apart. I've ne'er beheld my cause a doom, but know the road I'll take by heart. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
A lot of the statues ahead for the Khazad gear required granite, so it's not that I'm trying to, like, mass up the amount of silver that I have. The silver's almost just collateral. I just wanted to get granite so that we can affect the repairs that we need. But I'll get a little bit of silver so I don't have to come looking for it for a while. Hey, Chin the Chin, thank you for continuing your sub that you were gifted. Alright, these markers. Resin, I think none of them were, like, gold markers. So I might be barking up the wrong tree looking for gold around. Oh, that's a dead end. Looking for gold around here. I've definitely found gold and, like, just failed to mark it down. And that was a mistake. I would say it's probably safe to mark, like, 5 nodes of everything. And then after you have 5 nodes down, if you don't find... Oh, this is not the way to the library. If you don't... Once you have, like, 5 markers of salt, 5 markers of resin, 5 markers of copper, then you can probably stop. Because you're probably not going to need more than 5 veins of a specific material. And if you do, then you can... once you start mining it up, you can start remarking it. Does this game have a full story to work through? Or is it purely the sandbox? It's both. There is a campaign mode and a sandbox mode, and they are... The progression lines are pretty similar to one another, but there is stuff that you can do in the sandbox mode that you can't do in the campaign. So there is a bit of a reason to play both. So I'm playing the campaign story mode, but and it's also multiplayer. So I'm playing single player, but it's well balanced and designed for multiplayer as well. So there's I'm only showing a part of this game as a single player campaign. And then on top of all that, it is it's still regularly getting updates for whatever that's worth. So if you're looking for a game to come back to periodically for the updates, not a bad call to consider this as well. Oh, spiders. I don't want to have to kill you guys, because I'm not really benefiting from it. So this should clear the quest. Yeah, there is. Rediscover the Pilgrim Library, because, yeah, I've already been here, but the game just wanted me to come back. That's fine. The other thing is it wanted me to go to a cave troll. I wonder if there's a goal map target for that. Lower deeps. Let's see. Oh, apparently I might have walked through the Troll's Cave already and cleared it off my quest log, or it like auto-marked down or something, because I don't see it active anymore. The maps are procedurally generated. So my map here is going to be different than your map. It's based on seed, like all procedurally generated maps go. So there's a natural progression of the way you move through the procedurally generated maps. So for instance, every library of Kibble Nala is going to be the same in every procedural generation, but what room it connects to might be different. So they're like designed as building blocks. So your library of Kibble Nala might be up here, or it might be down there. And it's going to look the same, the individual room, but how it connects to the larger chamber is different every time. Alright, come on, gold. I'm getting tired of this search. I'll go down here and take a look down this chamber and then turn back. This is a pretty big chamber. Maybe there's gold. Yeah, there was puzzle pieces. But it does mean that, like, there's a bit of a sense of discovery for joining someone's multiplayer server, because you're not going to know by heart where things are. You have to rediscover it, which is kind of nice. So if you're playing this multiplayer, you can't just have the layout memorized and speed run it. Gotta do your own searching. Okay, seems like Operation Gold is a bust. Do you all know where I've been spotting gold? I kind of forget. I don't think I saw any on the path up to the upper city, if memory serves. But I could keep going deeper into the upper city. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So let's go ahead and hide the Pilgrim Library marker. Show the closest map. And get moving on. Because doubling back to this stuff has just not been fruitful. Yeah, I know the upper city will have gold and iron. I just wanted to double back because I've seen gold back here and just like temporarily ignored it, which was a mistake. At some point, I spend more time searching for the stuff than it would take to mine it once I see it for the first time. So it's not that I want to stop to every iron and mass mine iron until I'm drowning in it, but I'll try to do a better job of grabbing it when it's around. Petriful, thank you for the resub. Thank you for tuning in to Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 27th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow dwarves.